Hey everybody, it's Rory from ANSgear. We have some brand new pants on the table today. These are Empire Pro Jogger pants right here. So right off the bat, this pant is extremely lightweight. It is, I don't want to call it thin, but it is. It is thin, but it's extremely lightweight, extremely comfortable to wear, and really gives you that freedom of movement in a pair of pants. And I know a lot of joggers are going that way now, and these are no exception to that. But they're just, I mean, I can just kind of crumple these down into a tiny little ball. Look at that. That's a pair of pants right there. That's crazy. Anyway, let's get into the pants here. So start at the top. So the top has a nice elastic waistband right there, but it still has a large drawstring put through it. So if you need to tighten them down, you can. They do not have any belt loops on them. So if you're planning on buying them big and then expecting to put a belt around them or something, don't do that, because that's not really the way they're meant to be, and there's no belt loop, so you can't do that. But you have your drawstring, and you also have the elastic waistband to start with. Moving down the front, there is no accessible fly on this one. It is all just stitched together, so that is something to think about, I guess. And there's no padding in this area either, so it is just a thin piece of fabric right there. This whole area though on the front does have some pretty good stretch to it. And then coming down into the crotch area has some really good stretch to it right there. So you're definitely not going to rip these pants out or anything. The stretch comes all the way through the inner thigh, and then back around the backside as well right there. So kind of underneath. The zippered pockets have that weather resistant flap on them, to help keep the elements out. So as you zip it up, those come together and they create like some sort of, I don't want to call it permanent barrier, but a barrier nonetheless. And that'll help keep a lot of things out of there. So paint, sand, water, and light water. If you're, wading through a river, the water is going to get in there, but it'll keep like most of the rain out and stuff like that. So zippers like that on both sides. Moving down the front, we've got some good stretch, just all over good stretch on the pants. The knee pads right here. I like this on the knee pads. The knee pads actually have a bit of padding in them. So unlike knee pads that we see that are kind of just like a reinforced knee where they've put a stiffer piece of material on the outside to make it, hold up to the abuse. These actually have a little bit of foam in them and have a little bit of padding in there. So I think that's super cool. It's not a ton of padding, so it's not going to make them big and bulky, but it's a little bit of padding. And hey, a little bit of padding can go a long way. And then down at the bottom, we have a nice large cuff for the ankle at the bottom. And that is elastic as well to help keep them nice and tidy around your ankles. On the back side, got a whole lot of nothing on the backside. We got stretch going on the backside. We've got two pockets for swabs on the backside, and then coming down to the bottom, just nice, thin, breathable, lightweight material on the backside till we get down to the cuff at the bottom. I'm really impressed with these pants. I like them a lot. They are lightweight, breathable, durable, just a good pair of playing pants. These are joggers that are meant to be played in. And there's a lot of joggers out there that are kind of like lounging joggers. These are playing joggers. So we've got Empire Pro Joggers, a little bit of padding in the knees. Can't go wrong with that. They're available through the website. Make sure you're getting the right size for your body. Because again, there's no belt loops. You can't wear a belt. So just make sure they fit right. Empire Pro Joggers available through the site. Get yours today at ansgear.com.